The last measure of center that we are going to discuss is the mid-range. Now, the mid-range is the value that's midway between the max and the min values. Okay, so the formula for the mid-range, so here let me write it down. Mid-range is the max plus the min divided by 2, right? You can think of this as like an average between the max and the min, right? You add up the max and the min, you divide it by 2. It's like an average, right? All right, so let's go ahead and calculate that for this data I have here. So the max is 10. The min is, let's see, it looks like 3. And, oops, plus, and divide it by 2. So this would be 13 divided by 2. So that would be 6.5. Okay, so 6.5 is the mid-range for this data here. Okay, let's go ahead and calculate the mid-range for a different data set where I've added in one more observation. So let's go ahead and calculate that mid-range. Okay, now my max is that new observation, 24. My min is still the same, 3. And I'm dividing it by 2. Okay, so this is 27 divided by 2. 27 divided by 2 would be 13.5. All right. Wow, big difference, right? That one outlier really changed the value of the mid-range. Okay, so the main advantage of mid-range is that it's very easy to compute. However, the main disadvantage, and the reason why it's not used as often as the others, is it's very sensitive to extremes, even more than the mean, right? The mean we calculated the mean in an earlier video for both of these data sets, and we did see that the mean was affected by that outlier, but not to this extent. The mid-range is quite different because of this outlier, because the mid-range depends only on the min and the max, right? So it's very sensitive to extreme values, and therefore it is rarely used.